This Family Life News podcast is made possible by the support of listeners like you.
This is Faith Under Fire. We take you straight to the front lines of religious battlegrounds. I'm your host, Sarah Harnisch. With me today, Jerry Dygert. We're talking Turning Point USA. Jerry, you're just 17 years old, and you started a Turning Point USA chapter at your school in Baldwinsville, New York. In fact, those listening might know about this chapter because it's been in the news because you guys have been getting bullied. Tell me what happened.
Yeah, so after the death of Charlie Kirk, myself and a number of other students saw the real need to create an environment where students can come together peacefully and grow in our understanding through civil discourse. Even though we might have our differences, we can come together, get along, share our opinions in a respectful and humane manner. In that process, we've gotten huge pushback from our community, being called racist, homophobic, Nazis, pretty much everything you could think of. Mind you, we're just high schoolers.
Usually bullying is in response to a situation, but this wasn't a response because your chapter hadn't even met yet.
Just the thought of that sort of club being started, people were already hating, people were already calling us racist before we even officially said a word as a club. That really just shows how meaningless it is, all those words. I think it really rallied people together. It got more people to ultimately come to our first meeting. I think our first meeting had close to 100 people in it.
What are you doing to stop the bullying, and is it working?
It's extremely hard to stop all the bullying and pushback. People will always be quick to speak, closed-minded, and entitled to their own opinions. The only thing we can really do about it is show love and respect to everyone. We encourage everyone to show up to our meetings regardless of their political or religious beliefs, and we try our best to treat everyone with respect, the same way Christ would. I think that at the end of the day, we need to lead by example and prove that we can come together in a civil manner.
It seems that despite all that's going on, your chapter keeps growing.
Yeah, so for the first two meetings, we've had around 80 to 90 students show up. I think that students in our school are tired of their religious and political beliefs being dismissed and shut down in school. And our club aims to give them a platform to think and speak freely without fear of consequences.
You are one brave soul to keep the chapter going despite all the words spoken over you and your team. What are your options to protect the students that are coming?
I think the biggest way we can protect the people who attend the meetings is just to keep growing the club and keep pushing the idea of an open dialogue. The bigger the club is and the more students feel comfortable sharing their beliefs, the safer we can make our school. Why
did you start a Turning Point chapter?
I had gone to a private Christian school my whole life. This year, I transferred to public school and quickly saw the need for a club like ours. One of the biggest reasons for me personally, as well as other leaders of the club, was to spread the love of Jesus and connect our faith with real-world events and problems. We also think it's very important to have a space where we can come together and share our opinions, regardless of who we are or what we believe.
What do you want the bullies to know?
Really, to anyone who opposes our club, I invite them to come to our meetings and really listen to what we are saying and understand what we are trying to do. Know that our mission isn't to spread hate or negativity, but rather to build a community who is able to have a respectful conversation with one another.
I love what you said at the beginning of the interview. You said Turning Point USA is not just about conservative values, it's also about your faith. It's about religious freedom, and it's about protecting religious freedom, especially on campus, because you're spending 8 hours a day on your school campus. How has your faith grown through this?
It's definitely been really hard at some times, and I've never had my faith challenged this hard in my life. But I think that God is using this as a way to pull me closer to Him and to spread the word of God. Despite all the hardships, just knowing that God is in control through all of this has really helped me through everything.
What would you say to someone who needs courage, standing up for their beliefs? What would you tell yourself?
I think I would tell myself that it's really important to speak out and say what you think, because I think a lot of people have similar beliefs but are also scared to speak. So it really takes one person or group of people to speak out to make a difference, and then after that, people will really start coming together.
Thank you for listening to this Family Life News podcast. If you've been encouraged by what you've heard, please share it with others and click the subscribe button to automatically receive future episodes. Family Life is a listener-supported ministry. Podcasts like this are made possible by your financial partnership. Find out more at familylife.org.